Welcome back to my Let's Play of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. In the last part, we had the double murder. It happened. Tenko died. Like, literally right before us, except she went under a cage and shit, but... Yeah, okay, they have a lot to look at, so... Okay. Smoogie. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious. And now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Huh?
Because...
Cry won't bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. For Tenko and for all of us. Yeah.
I guess...
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Yeah. Okay. Dog statue. It's a wooden dog statue used in seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, the wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly...
Q said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? Oh! Shit, she's calling you out. I mean, she's probably right, though. What? Yeah, see, look, I mean, actually, he did do a little something with Himiko, remember? I mean, so, technically he has. I'm kidding, anyway.
Is this...
This heavy thing with the top of the cage. Then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding out earlier. Dog statue, yep. Okay, we have white cloth. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kia was the one to remove it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely up... What? Up Q? And on the back. Look at the bloodstain on it. Right around the middle of the sheet.
But
no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through the cloth. Now, I'm gonna say my guess right now. She was stabbed from the floorboard, correct? Because when we saw her body, like, we saw a little bit of the floorboard, like, it was open. Correct? I mean, obviously when we get there, we'll see further, but... I believe that was the case.
Okay.
She was stabbed underneath the cloth. White sheet. Oh, hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
A hole? Looks like there's space under here, too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down here. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everything else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
okay.
Right, let's do it, okay. Hole in the corner. I also want to look at the candles. I don't know if that's anything, but I just did miss it. Candles hung on the wall. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? And then, Maki.
Well...
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of the cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason they're still a little unsteady. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
Well,
The boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
Is this...
But if someone wanted to remove floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
okay.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, see, I think the murder happened under the floorboard. I don't know how or who, but ruined magic circle. The magic circle killed Drone Floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
It's completely stomped on. I suppose it wasn't avoidable.
Well...
Was this drama solved?
Yes.
Whenever I use a seance, I always use salt. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little sus of him right now. I don't know why. I'm just getting a really bad feeling from him. This was his whole plan and idea, and I don't know. I don't trust him. Right now, he's my #1 suspect.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? I have performed many successful seances. Oh, why? I even had spirits enter my butt.
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Mikey really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually, yeah.
But...
In any case, with all the footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
Well, we'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey.
Isn't that right, Kyo? Hello? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Okay. Magic circle. Tenko's body. Oh. Okay, cage. This was a cage using the sounds. Yeah, you can see some blood on top too.
Is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey.
Hey, look at this.
Is this...
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine so. This splatter must have been made while she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. Yeah, see, look, the floorboard like open. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, the exact moment the cage was lifted? I don't think so. That is a possibility. Iron cage. No, because I saw the blood while the cage was still down before we even went over there. Marker stone. You're the rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon the stone marker I placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on the rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone. Can I look at the floorboard first? Ah, this floorboard is loose. It's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly...
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then, someone must have loosened it on purpose. Loosened floorboard. And then... Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to the neck. This wound was fatal. This must be the cause. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear screams during the seance. Oh, wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick death are my specialty. Oh, shit. Damn. Honestly, the bet I would kind of like a spin-off thing or whatever with like seeing Magi as an assassin. I kind of want it. That'd be pretty cool. Well, then that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments. And then... Himiko, how are you doing? I'm worried about you.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
wait.
Ganta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
But
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay, yeah. Oh, God. She lost, like, the two people closest to her. I mean, I don't know if her and Tenko were really close, but I guess two important people to her who were in her life a lot, being Angie and Tenko. Himiko. Oh.
why?
First Angie, then Tenko?
How can this be?
Gunta's so ashamed. Why Gunta no could protect friends? Kiba with the lights.
Leave it to me.
I will become the guiding light that shines to you all. Okay. Kyo.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course I'm shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? Really? We performed all the steps flawlessly. I mean, she died, like, during it. Maybe that's why. Like, I don't think a spirit can enter a dead body. He seemed more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the cage child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shirichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At a time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then, Shuichi and Tenko placed a cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed a white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed a wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The seance should have been complete. Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Yeah. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have trips, perhaps. That was pretty loud for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no one replied. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... Yeah. That sounded like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes?
Then?
Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yeah, that's the problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, some of the seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. Sounds during seance.
Hey!
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
By the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. We should use... What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kiba's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove the floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Oh! This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily around here.
Okay.
Look around for some clues.
Well,
It looked pretty stupid we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, there's clearly fucking blood dripping, which I'm assuming is Tenko. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboard. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Oh. Okay. Oh, dried blood. There's blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping now. Oh. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of the floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah!
You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of the floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. Can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
There's blood stain here are completely dry. There must be some particular reason that the stains are dry. Dried blood under the floorboard. A loose floorboard. Oh, I'm assuming that's our can. Oh! Hole. Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole was made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? And the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light with that. Without that, it'd be pitch black. So that might make it impossible to move around it from here.
Nope.
Then there could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. Use the light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? Cut cross piece?
ah!
Oh look! Part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why. And the cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
What purpose does it serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the cross piece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? Okay. I'm still pretty sure that was the floorboard that did it. Oh! I think we found the weapon. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
is this...
This came from my research lab. Oh,
Huh?
it did?
Well,
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown within without losing any lethality. And you can hide under the cloths too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
But
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gap in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's possible. Then in posture, the question.
Hey,
Hey, if the weapon's down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark? Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of them are possible. Okay, so it definitely has something to do with the floorboard, so I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. I just don't know how. I think we finished investigating here. Cool.
Is that alright?
Mike, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. We're starting to get fed up with all the dust. Okay. After Mike and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back. And returned to our investigation.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko had different colors, then the blackened we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said, yeah. That's what I'm worried about. Like, if there are 2 different killers. I don't know.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
This is bigger than the killing game, for the sake of the 2 who died. And he revealed the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry up. Okay, so we should probably leave. I don't know where else to go. Back to Angie's crime scene. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfold. What?
It's a lie!
What? Okay. What the fuck? Holy shit, I almost had a heart attack. My first thought was, what the fuck just happened? But then I was like, wait, only 2 people can die, right? So I'm like, wait, so I don't, oh my god. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
huh?
What are you doing? Yeah, what happened?
Oh?
Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. Oh, what happened?
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I get curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through the floorboard?
That's so mean.
Geez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard. You should probably get that checked out.
got a minute?
If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through it. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean...
Huh?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the
Already?
killing game is all about.
Fuck!
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game.
I mean, you're right about that, but...
The killing game just can't be beat! Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds!
I guess time's up.
Oof.
Aw, man! It's because you didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
Well, What were you trying to check?
See?
I want to research the seance again, so I brought the document with me. But unfortunately,
Man.
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew a circle the same exact way as the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tool too. Nothing suspicious about the whole thing. Well, I want to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. During the trial, I'm presuming. At the class trial. So, see you there. You good? Kokichi left, a blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi is a... okay. Let's go too. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess. Holy sh... okay, so... like I said, I'm... pretty sure Kyo killed Tenko. I don't know how exactly. I feel like it has something to do with the floorboards. But other than that, I can't really piece anything together. I will say, what I am nervous about is the fact that if someone else killed Angie. If that's the case, because I have no idea who killed Angie, I'll be completely honest. And the fact that they even brought up the idea of, oh, what if 2 different people died by 2 different killers? Like, the fact that that was even a question means it could happen. And we know this game clearly isn't one to shy away from big twists and shit, so... if Angie was killed by someone other than Kyo, I have no idea who it is. Because none of the evidence really points to anyone, at least I think, other than Tenko, who's now dead. Which could have been the case. Tenko could have killed Angie and then Kyo killed Tenko. But... I don't know, this is all just based off, like, my gut. So... I don't really know if it's anything concrete yet, but... we'll find out during the trial.
Oh dear.
It would appear we're all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends means it's that much harder to solve mystery. I actually mean it's easier, because less suspects.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level. Oh shit. Burn.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Maki roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. Yeah. You need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. Oh wow. Rude.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brain this time so I don't have to use mine.
hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. I mean, yeah. She is kind of funny at times, but also sometimes she's a bit too much.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please. Please lend us your power. Oh, great.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Tua loved most of all.
Well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believes in God, especially Atua.
I also...
So what? Robots can believe in God?
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you gonna say that for? How long are you gonna stay? What? How long are you gonna say that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez.
The trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
You probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating. Like you would do shit.
All right already.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Well, rumble, 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 rumble. Okay. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remain survivors stepped aboard. We descended. Oh. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seems to move faster. As we fell faster and faster downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the door parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's less participants now. Don't say that. They look depressed. You'll make Monodam sad. Yeah, how you doing? And much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth.
Now then,
Let's hurry up and get started.
extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The 3rd class trial was about to begin. Oh. Angie Onaga, the ultimate artist. / ultimate Atua cult leader. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then, Tenko Chabashira, the Ultimate Aikido Master / ultimate feminist lesbian. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two of them were killed both trying to stop the killing. Oh wow, this screen's really red. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Oh, there's no one dead here. 2 different people. We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Okay, well, I'm going to end it here. In the next part, we will do the 3rd class trial. Holy shit, we're like halfway there. Yeah, like I said, I think Kyo killed Tenko, because that whole seance thing seemed a little bit sus. But I can't really base on any real evidence that was him. But that's just my gut feeling. And Angie, I hope it's whoever killed Tenko, because if not, we're going to be living with a murderer. And not a cool murderer like Maki is, but like a... Yeah. So, yeah. That's it.